Hello, today I'm actually forcing myself to do something that I absolutely do not want to do, which is film this YouTube video. I don't want to do this because of a lot of things, and I'm going to be talking about random stuff. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll probably know what I'm talking about, and I'll probably decide on a clickbaity title. So yeah, but yeah, I don't want to do this for a long time. I didn't want to put myself out there, but it's important for me. It's important for my business. It's important for my brand. Okay, it's important. So, I need to do it. So I really don't have a choice. I was scared because I'm scared of what will people think? What will my friends think? What will I don't know, just people I know in real life think. I don't want to. I actually don't like to get a lot of attention, or I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's very irregular for me. Okay. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to experience a massive shift in your life, because I promise you, I would not have been sitting here right in front of this camera right here filming this video if it weren't for the events that built up to this moment. And of course they did. It requires a lot of impulse control. It requires a lot of discipline. But in those moments when you have to force yourself to do things you don't want to do, it actually builds up to that melting point. There was this analogy that I think I read in a book. Yes, I did read it in a book. I remember now. I read it in Atomic Habits by James Clear. I read it and it said that I think people are like ice, okay? And all the hard work that you do, it contributes to that melting point. So it's not like all that work is wasted, right? Just like whenever you make a decision to not do something, for your future goal, like maybe you're trying to lose weight and you decide, I'm not gonna eat the pizza with my friends because for me, losing weight is more important. So I'm gonna skip out. And in that moment, you didn't magically drop 10 kgs, of course you didn't, but that contributed to something. It may not actually contribute to weight loss, but it contributed to you becoming a better person in terms of your willpower, in terms of, just having that trust in yourself that, yeah, I can do hard things like this. Even though it seems simple, just avoid pizza. No, I can do this. It's difficult and I can do it. Anyways, yeah, I always knew that I wanted to put myself out there, that in order for me to grow my own business, in order for me to actually help others, I need to first of all help myself, and I also need to put myself out there, because there is a point where you can help yourself, but if you're just sitting there oh yeah, I'm done, I'm healed, and you don't contribute that back to the world, what are you doing? You're just kind of you're just kind of sitting there. So this is why I really hope that people can hear me, because I feel like the audio is not good. It might not be good. Now anyways, I feel like I lost my train of thought. So what I was saying is again, how did I experience this massive shift? First of all, you have to recognize your triggers. So what I did is I have this journal. Okay, I'm gonna find it somewhere. I found it. I have this journal. I'm not gonna open it. There's secrets in here. Okay. But I have this journal. I write down every single life event that happened to me that triggered me, whether it's from my childhood, whether it's from a day ago, whether if it's today, whether if it's 2 minutes ago, I don't care. I'll write it down, and what I will do is I'll actually, when I edit this video, I'll put up on text the exact process that I go through for journaling, because it's amazing. But essentially what I do is I write the event, okay, in however I want. I can write it negatively, I can say my perspective. I write the event with full honesty, of course, and then I say my interpretation of it. I write down my interpretation of it, and then I write down, how can I change this? How can I fix this? For example, if I don't know, someone called you fat, right? Why do I I keep using the same examples. I'm just thinking out of my head. Someone called you fat now, and you're triggered by this because, well, that's not nice. It's not nice. So someone called you fat, and you're like, okay, what do I do? So you go on here, you write the event, okay, and you write down your interpretation. You're like, wow, that made me feel like shit. Now, how can I actually like use this negative event to help me grow better? The way you can do that is by changing the interpretation. I read this in another book. It's called Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I hope I'm saying his name right. But I read it in this book, and he's like, you know, life is just interpretations. I think he said something along those lines. I'm gonna recheck. But, I mean, life is just built up of interpretations. Nothing is black and white. Everything is just what you make of it. So any event you can take, if something bad happens to you, doesn't necessarily have to be bad, because in fact you're the one putting the label on it. You're the one saying, oh, this is good for me, this is bad for me. But anyways, so what you do is you change your interpretation. Let me go back to my example because I keep going on a tangent. But what I said is, like, if someone called you fat, now you think that this is a bad thing because you feel triggered by it. You feel like, wow, am I so unworthy? You know, I hate myself, I hate my body, whatever. What you can do is you can take this in your stride. You can be like, well, you know what? You know what? This is a moment for me to actually affirm that I have a beautiful body or whatever. I have a beautiful body. I'm not like what they think I can't speak, sorry. I'm not what they think I am, okay? This is actually an opportunity for me to affirm the opposite. And you might think, oh my God, that's so silly. But you know what? You can choose in life what you want to do. You can either spend your life being logical and negative, okay? I'm not saying that being logical is wrong. I feel like that was just such a jab at being logical, but seriously. So you can spend your life drowning in your negative thoughts, like, no, like, look what they said to me. Or you can just be like, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to affirm and to reinforce the positive belief that I want to actually experience. You want to like live your whole life being a bum? Do you want to be a bum? If you want to be a bum, then you can be a bum, I guess. This is not for you. This video is not meant for you. But seriously, like, I want to help people, okay? I struggle so much before. I'm not perfect, obviously. Like, I'm growing. So with every new video, I'm growing in knowledge. I'm growing in wisdom and in whatever, in spirituality and in energetically, right? But what you really need to do is you need to start thinking like of the events that have happened in your life, and you need to start thinking, well, what kind of belief did I form around this event? You know, because what happens is that these events will repeat themselves, and then you're just going to be stuck in this loop because you keep thinking of the same thing, you know? I want to say I didn't know how to end the video. Ending it now. Thank you for watching.